Today we're going to be talking about light. So let's imagine that your friend stands on the opposite side of the room and shines a flashlight at you. It feels like that light gets to you instantly. That one moment he's turning it on and the next moment it's in your eyes. But is that really how it works? Let's check it out. Imagine you're in a room with a light bulb and you flip that light bulb on. The light that it produces can't immediately get from the ceiling to the floor. Nothing can immediately travel from place to place. It needs to take a certain time, so it needs to go at a certain speed. That speed is called c. So c is the speed the light travels at. And c in a vacuum is equal to 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So light travels really fast, but not instantaneously. All lights travel at that exact same speed, regardless of their frequency and how much energy they carry. So a radio wave and a gamma ray both travel at the same exact speed, 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So now that you know how the speed of light works, you can solve problems using it. So let's say that you and your friend go outside and he decides to shine a flashlight at you again, and this time he's 400 meters away. How much time do you think it takes for that light to get to you? Well, this actually turns out to be a simple distance equals rate times time problem. So you know the distance, 400 meters, and you actually know the rate too. You know that the speed of light is 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So if you rearrange distance equals rate times time, you can get time equals distance over rate. So time equals 400 meters, the distance, over the speed of light, 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So then time is going to turn out to be about 1.33 times 10 to the negative 6 seconds. Now you might have heard of a light year before. That galaxy is 15 light years away. But do you really know what it means? So light year sounds like a unit of time because it has year in it, but really it's a unit of distance. So a light year is how far light travels in 1 year. So let's try to find how far that is in meters. Well, we know the speed of light, right? 3 times 10 to the 8th meters per second. So that means that light travels 3 times 10 to the 8th meters every single second. So let's try to convert that into years. Well, we know that there are 60 seconds in a minute, so we can multiply that by 60 seconds to get how many meters it goes in a minute. Then we know that there are 60 minutes in an hour, so we can multiply that by 60. Then we know that there are 24 hours in a day, and we know that there are 365 days in a year. So if we multiply all of that out, it's going to turn out to be a really big number. And it ends up being 9.46 times 10 to the 15th meters. That's really far. To learn more about the speed of light, go to the URL shown on the screen, or Google speed of light into the search bar at ck12.org.